Guys, I wanted to touch on the big story of these days, Benjamin Šeško, because the fight is ongoing. The fight between Manchester United and Newcastle is ongoing with different options, with different strategies. Newcastle, I can confirm what I said last week. Newcastle are ready. If Benjamin Šeško calls and says, okay, I'm coming to join you, Newcastle are ready to pay what Leipzig want. Newcastle already spoke to all people close to Šeško. And so they are ready to pay what Leipzig want, and they are ready to pay what the player wants. So ready financially to make a big investment. Also because obviously they are aware of the situation between Isaac and Mourinho. On the other side, Manchester United are working on these deals financially to understand whether they can make it happen or not. So Benjamin Šeško is a big name on the list of Manchester United. Also, Ollie Watkins. Last week, Man United had a direct contact with Aston Villa. As I told you, they spoke about Dibu Martinez and more, and they also spoke about Ollie Watkins. Villa want to keep Ollie Watkins, so it's not an easy deal, while for Šeško, it's already accepted internally in Leipzig that he's probably going to leave this summer. It's still not decided, but he's probably going to leave this summer. For Ollie Watkins, Villa want to resist and want to keep the player. So, Man United have two different options: an experienced Premier League proven player or a big talent, a gem like Benjamin Šeško. For Šeško, they made contact with the player camp, they spoke about the project, they spoke about the vision. Now it's on Manchester United to decide whether they want to go big, if they can do it financially, or if they will turn their attention on a different striker like Ollie Watkins, who remains again on the list, despite Aston Villa insisting on player not for sale for this summer transfer window. So we will be following the situation because Šeško will now take his time to consider all his options, to decide what he wants to do with Newcastle, with Manchester United. Many calls from Saudi, but the player wants to stay in Europe. Red Bull Leipzig also wait for Šeško to make a decision. On Manchester United, I can tell you also, to add one more detail, don't forget that the man behind the story is a man who knows Red Bull Group very well, and is Christopher Vivel. Christopher Vivel is a former director from Red Bull Group, then he joined Chelsea and then Manchester United, but Christopher Vivel internally is driving this interest in Benjamin Šeško. So pushing for this opportunity. He knows the boy, he knows his potential, he knows his development, how special can be. So two different options, two different strategies is going to be on Benjamin Šeško, but for sure an interesting one to follow in the next days.
Benjamin Šeško and Ollie Watkins for Manchester United. Manchester United are working on this deal financially to understand whether they can make it happen or not. For Šeško, they made contact with the player camp. They spoke about the project. They spoke about the vision. Last week, Manchester United had direct contact with Aston Villa. As I told you, they speak about Dibu Martinez, their number one keeper, and more. They are also talking about Ollie Watkins. Villa want to keep Ollie Watkins, so it's not an easy deal. For Ollie Watkins, Villa wants to retain the player. What do you think of this project? Would Manchester United finally sign Ollie Watkins? Ollie Watkins is said to be considering United proposal seriously. Once personal terms are agreed, the deal could move quickly and pre-season medical may follow. This is a statement signing, and it's another time to show what Manchester United can do. What do you think of this deal by Manchester United? Could Ollie Watkins be the missing piece in their attack? Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next transfer bombshell from United for Life TV. Thank you for watching.